We're live on my end, but in 5 seconds in the future.
Ah,
Again,
okay, we're going live on my end now. I'm going
yeah,
to get
whatever.
my Twitch and post it to some Discords. Actually,
Welcome, welcome, everyone.
just realized you won't be coming through. You should be coming through now.
Yeah, I did, before you even called me, I was like, oh wait, I gotta make sure the desktop audio is saving this time. I didn't do it last time.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I've got to ping some Discords to say going live. Bit of self promotion, you know.
Money time. Gotta get that
Yeah.
monetization. Gotta max it out. Cal's already demanding the Agafat bounce emoji. Do you reckon I chuck it on?
I've absolutely no idea what that is.
You'll see it in the VOD then. I'll put it on, okay? There we go. It's... Wait. If I share screen real quick. This. Oh, what did I just do? I just moved something. There we go. It's this emoji.
Give me a sec.
Good old one monitor filter for you.
Oh, yep.
That's Agapack bounce. Arena
Yep.
Druid S, okay. Sure. Sure. Yeah, why not?
Sure.
Alright, that's enough emoji. Serious business time. Do it.
Yeah, I forgot to type out the tiers.
Bad but beats Reddit piles. Whoa. You gotta add a little bit of stank on it, you know?
Mm. There's like one deck in there, let's be real.
Yeah, well, actually, I think it's like three now. I saw it on Reddit today earlier. People are complaining about Astral and Warlock.
Yeah, but they're actually decks that belong in the tiers 1 to 4.
Yeah. They actually have a high roll. They have a quick proactive high roll.
Yeah. Cool. All right.
Welcome
Hi,
everyone.
people.
Well, this is Filtro. Everyone, go follow him, or I'll hunt you down. Give you a shout out
This
real
is
quick.
Inferno. You can go follow him, but I won't hunt you down if you don't. I'm a
See,
little
this
bit
is
less possessive or something. Yeah. So we're doing a tier list tonight. How exciting is that?
I'm excited. Are you
Can't
excited?
I can't wait to get hate mail on Reddit.
I can't wait for this to be settled. Because you and I usually have a
Yeah.
slight disagreement when it comes to certain things. I'm usually more on
Yeah.
the off-meta stuff, you're a bit more on the meta stuff. Which I think is a good healthy mix. Unfortunately, Oddlaw
Yeah.
couldn't make it today, he's sick with the flu.
Unlucky.
Mm.
Yeah.
Just dodge next time.
Yeah, we're kind of just vibing this. A little bit of stats here and there. It's mostly just going to be going at vibes, and if we're unsure about something, just checking the win rates.
Yeah, just double check.
And we're not really gonna. We're kind of like approaching it of tier 1 to 4. Everything here can hit legend. But the higher on the tier list you are, and the better you are at the deck, the easier you'll be able to hit legend and then climb once you're there.
And this is disregarding climbing speed, which is a different
Yeah.
entity. Good job, Cal.
Yeah.
And before Reno, Shaman is tier 3 or lower because of the list security.
Yeah. Well,
How do you get
we
inside
also consider
information?
it. We consider it based off of the good lists, right? Not the bad lists. Like, let's be real. If Reno Warlock, if we took the lists that people are running to have things like Altar of Fire and like Altar of Fire is like the big giveaway, and then you've got cards like Ticketus or Void Contract. If you start going down that pipeline, you bump your deck from like tier 3, tier 4 to actually unplayable. So we kind of just have to go off like the actual good list, because if I had to rate like the random Reno lock that you see in the like the random Reno locks you see at the bottom of HS Guru, then Reno lock would be an untiered deck. So
Yeah. With stuff, we're gonna look at things like broadly, and then we can apply things that we objectify on differently in different ways. So like hostage mage versus hostage mage with girls package. It's gonna be a slight difference. Oh, so a slight note at the end, but we're gonna talk about it generally.
yeah.
Especially if things aren't seeing played, even if they may or may not be better or worse.
Trying to check. Is Reno DK actually Is it actually here? I doubt it.
We should include it
This-
anyway so that it's there.
Like it's on the tier list. I just don't know if it's.
It's gonna be like you can tell it or
I'll
just
check Dime to Legend.
he's new to this,
Takes a
guys.
while with premium
He's new to
now.
this.
Yep.
Yeah, the premium. I don't know why it's so much slower.
DK. So there's a bunch
There
of
you go.
them, and obviously, like if you start going to plagues and stuff, it gets really bad. But the actual
Rainbow.
Reno
Last one,
DK, it's sitting in the Reno pile list, but no one's playing it. If we go to top 1K, absolutely playing.
Swipe right on
Go.
what?
Is it there if we go 250? Yeah, it is 50. Look, I genuinely think it's like low tier 3, high tier 4. And it's just like the most underplayed deck. It's one of the more underplayed decks in the format. Like DK is better than people think it is.
Yeah.
It's just that no one wants to touch it.
Yeah, it's too hard to refine, to be honest, especially in the meta so toxic. You end up playing just a bunch of neutrals, honestly.
But yeah, so I think it can go like high tier 4, low tier 3, and I'm kind of tempted to just put it in tier 4 to start.
I was thinking we do what we did last time, which is what is the tier 1 deck? What are the tier 1 decks?
Yeah. Let's start with that.
Let's start with that. How did this not get banned?
Yep.
Why?
I don't know how I know how Lightspeed dodged the balance patch because it's at the end of the day, this is realistically like a top 100 legend issue, and no one else is really experiencing the consequences of its actions.
Yes.
Because like I've seen people play Nazmani outside the top 100, and they are so bad at it.
Mm.
I don't know how you can be bad at Nazmani, but like I've seen bad pilots play Nazmani. The deck just looks terrible.
Yeah,
Someone not good is playing it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because it's a combo deck, so you should be playing it as such, and therefore mulliganing that way. And that's one of the things that frustrates me as I see people mulligan Lightspeed. It's like, whoa, hang on, what are you trying to do? that's part B of the AB combo. Well,
Yep.
technically C, I guess. So yeah, that's the anchor of the format. I literally got turned 2'd by it today whilst playing an aggro deck, and it's so strong. It's way too strong. It's not like incredibly consistent. It is, but it's not like consistent turn 2s. It's more like just turn 4s. So it's
Yeah. It's something else.
Yeah. But I don't think anything else comes close to it. I think I've been playing a bunch of aggro decks the last few days off stream, and just they just get you. You can try to get under them, and you can get under them often, but they still can fight back, and that's disgusting. It's meant to be a rock paper scissors when it comes to archetypes like aggro combo control, and obviously there's a lot of nuance to it. But the fact that a combo deck can be that fast that it gets under the things it's meant to lose to, tier S, like tier 1, top deck.
Yeah, more people have hit rank 1 with Nazmani Priest than any other deck in the last month.
And they don't even post it.
Close.
They don't even post it anywhere.
Yeah.
You don't hear about it because they don't want to get the shame.
Yeah.
I'll let you game a moment. He doesn't care.
Yeah. I still would put Hostage Mage in tier 1. Especially if you're in the context of High Legend with Nazmani Priests running around. Hostage Mage is the most reliable counter to Nazmani.
I'm guessing you missed the last few of my streams when I was losing to Nazmani often with Mage. And that was before I added the girls package.
Like, yeah, you still can lose, but it's like the most reliable counter because you have to get objection before they get on board, or once they're on board, you start playing alibis and get your blocks up.
Yeah, it's definitely like, if you could have an S and 1, it's definitely Nazmani first. But yeah, Mage is right behind it. It's such a powerful deck that it has to be teched against, and or it has to be kept in mind when building a deck and trying to figure out the game plan.
Yeah. And I also think Dungar Druid's tier 1.
You reckon? Yeah.
Kind of just beats everything that's not Hostage Mage and Nazmani.
Yeah, I think it's fine. It's definitely like, for me, it's like Nazmani is alone in the pack, and then there's like a tier below it. But either way, as long as it's at the front. But I do agree with this.
Yeah. Are there any other decks you think should be tier 1?
You're gonna kind of, nah. Well, everything is like a step down below these. I would say Questline DH. I think Questline DH is extremely good. Brox or no Brox, Arana or no Arana. It's a very good deck.
I wanted that to be the top of tier 2.
Yeah, I could see it. I mean, there's like a blurred lines up here when it comes to like what is objectively the best.
Yeah.
It's for me,
I
yeah.
like I think Questline DH is an incredibly good deck, but I think the other three are just a tiny bit above it.
Hmm.
And to answer Ulticow's question, Dunga, while it technically does lose to aggro, if you give it to someone who's been playing Dunga Druid for a while, the aggro matchup is like not even that. It's not actually that bad anymore.
Played optimally, I would say it's easy to say it's 50-50. But
Yeah.
then if you take into account high rolling, then it gets questionable depending on who's high rolling. And I would say that when the Dunga high rolls, it wins, even if the aggro opponent. So like, if I'm playing Burnlock and I have like my perfect curve, like I'm playing Undertakers, like I'm really pushing the button as fast as possible. But if they go like solar bio, or they get like a tiny bit of ramp into a swipe into Pendant of Earth and healing everything back, you're not beating that. It's too much. Like they only have a slight amount of anti-aggro, but it's just enough to get over the line where once you hit that 8 mana cap, you can bud for ENR and then just reset. It's disgusting.
Yeah, and yeah, there's some discussion going on about Gamer Moment stats. So for those who don't know, Gamer Moments hit rank 1 multiple times with Nazmani Priest with a very high win rate and tracks all of their stats. So if Gamer Moments says that they had an average game length of 3.4 minutes, I'd believe them because I suspect they're comboing at the 3.3 minute mark, and then someone is conceding in that 0.1 minute.
And on his end,
Yeah.
the animations are faster, so therefore the game doesn't go for as long. Because it's only a minute and a half. I think it's a minute 45 for a turn, right?
It's a minute 30.
That was my first
90
guess.
seconds, yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't say that hostage and that's one of the only things for Dunga to worry about. Yeah, well.
Yeah. I think I consider like being worried about a matchup as anything that's greater than like a 60-40.
Dunga can high roll anything. Like if you're talking about like, oh, it loses to a good big shaman opener, that'll happen. That's not the overall though. The overall is that Dunga is incredibly fast, incredibly strong, and it's resilient. Because you can take a combo piece and they can still kill you. It's not an issue.
And that's like the big difference between Dungar and say Barnes Druid.
Yeah. There's also like some people don't know that you can just pop off and not kill them and have a massive board. And this is not including Shadow Reflections. Like you can just have a big board and all of a sudden you're ahead and winning. Like you do a miracle turn essentially. Ideally you kill them.
Yeah, ideally you do.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't think you can play Nazmani on mobile. I don't think it's possible to do it properly.
On the tablets it is.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
With a stylus.
Yes.
Not with a finger. Touchscreens are they're too finicky.
They're a bit too unreliable, because if you start sweating whilst you're comboing, that little bit of moisture can cause you to miss one animation, which could cause the game.
Yeah. All right. Let's just start going alphabetical now. Pirate DH. I think this is like low tier 2, high tier 3.
You said alphabetical.
Low tier 2.
Huh? You said alphabetical.
Class order.
Yeah,
alphabetical.
Yeah, Pirate DH is one of the, in my opinion, top 3 aggro decks. I'm not sure where they all land. I still need to play a bit more. But Pirate DH, I've played 50 games of it in the week, and it's not feeling super great. I've tried the Corbett list, and I've tried putting in occasional one-offs and stuff. It's not feeling amazing. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's been doing pretty well on the stats. But
no, like I've never beaten.
DH tends to be one of those games you win or lose in the mulligan.
I've never beaten a Nazmani without a mana burn, and I've also lost with mana burns. They don't care.
That makes sense.
They do not give it. They don't give a damn.
Yeah.
And it's not even the brain miss. It's not the brain misuse nerf. It's like Nazmani is holding it back, in my opinion, which is really, really weird to say. It's just this combo deck's too fast.
Yeah, QB is right though. Tier 5, everything except Nazmani. It's so true.
That's why I was saying I wanted to put Nazmani in a separate tier above itself.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, okay, cool. Now we're this is where I was thinking. Tier Nazmani. See now I can see
Nazmani.
this, yeah.
Yeah. If that's the case, I'm happy putting questline here.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, we're on the same page now, Brady. Basically, this is
Yeah.
what I was saying before. That there's like blurry lines. Like I think Nasmani is just a step above.
Yeah. I think Pirate DH
Yeah,
probably lands like low tier 2
yeah,
at the end of it. And I think Ilgi is also in tier 2, but it's toward the top of tier 2. I think it's
yeah.
a little bit worse than Questline Demon Hunter, but it's still a really good deck.
Yes. Depending on the pocket meta, it is clearly better than Pirate DH. But I think overall, I think Pirate DH being so proactive might be better. Which is weird to say, right?
The other thing I will say about XL Ilgi, which is always held true, is this is not a deck you can pick up with 40 games played.
No.
Like, you have to have, if you want to just pick up XL Ilgi and succeed with it, you probably have had to have played about 100 games of Questline Demon Hunter first.
Yep.
And you have to be familiar with Il'gynoth from when it was standard or have already played it in wild. It's a very difficult deck to pick up, and it is incredibly punishing to misplays.
Yes.
But when it's played properly, it is very powerful.
Because it is still a Questline Demon Hunter deck. You should be trying to do the Questline Demon Hunter package, the Brute package, as much as possible. You will brick a bit more because of your Ilgi combo, but the fact that that translates into, hey, sometimes I'm versing aggro and I get floored as Questline DH, and now you have the ability to like respond, makes it really strong. I don't know if I explained that well, but QB played Pirate DH. Yeah.
Best deck ever, worst deck ever. Mulligan Simulator.
I find Pirate DH's strength is definitely its late game. Or it's a mana burn early with a like really good opener.
Yeah.
Otherwise it's not doing great. I wouldn't say it's tier 3 though. It's definitely like very competitive.
Mildred's next up. I think it's tier 4.
Yeah.
Ahead of Reno DK.
It fell down so much. At the lower MMR though, that deck kills. It is really strong.
Yeah, it's really good in the piles.
A lot of my quote-unquote fans still play the deck, and they're having a very, very successful time with it. Like, Douye went 18-2 the other day with Mildred, because of his meta pocket's very different.
Yep, I'm not surprised. It
Like,
just stomps piles and
yes,
like,
anything
some
slow.
of the board-based strategies.
Yep, anything slow, anything aggro, you should be playing Mildred. If you're facing any combo at all, you can't play it. Which was similar to how it was before. I was just dodging Wrath. Was that simple?
Yeah. Next up is Treant Druid. This is like tier 2 between XL and Pirate.
I would put it higher. I think it's really good.
Or is it? It's probably better than Ilgi.
Yeah, if you the stats aren't like a high sample, but like I played 50 games in the last 2 days, and then like as well as look at the sample size and think about its like matchup spread, the deck's actually really good. I needed to keep tweaking the list, but I'm really happy with where it is now. You just want to it's just the low to the ground spell aggro deck. Like I faced Abram. He played 2 Neos in a row on his weird hunter deck, and I still beat him with it. But yeah, I don't know if that's much to say about you.
I think I've only played like 10 games on it. I think I went 6 and 4. But
I'll give you some
really
coaching. It's really, really like I've pushed through the 2020 from Egglock. Like I can beat Egglocks, I can beat Seedlocks. The deck's a lot more adaptable than you'd think. Sometimes you just need to set up. That's why you have the wave shaping, the aquatic form, and you're just going for like a pop off turn, or you're trying to like blitz them down really quick. So
can't remember what I lost to. I think I got killed by a Pirate DH on turn 3 or something. Was one of my losses.
Yeah, which is
I think the others were control decks that just had like Zephyrus plus Reno.
Yeah, that's beatable. The unbeatable control hands are when they have 3+ board clears, or if they're able to or if
like they have 3 board clears. Yeah, I just don't get there
because you can easily win with 2 or 3 boards. You can easily beat 2 board clears. 3 board clears is really tough, especially like I'm just gonna mention it now because it's not gonna come up for a while. Dude, the Unleash the Crocolisk thing is insane. On turn 1, they can clear your board and gain 10. That's not fair. That's not fair. I'm just saying. I've been playing a lot of aggro, and there's a lot of warrior right now, around about like 150. Yeah, it's oh man. Treant lacks the disruption. Treant doesn't care about disruption. It kills so fast. It also has late game, so it's very similar to Pirate DH. It's a miracle deck.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was
not
reading comment.
Like a true aggro deck. It's like it's a miracle deck, but it's like low to the ground. Miracle Rogue is.
Yeah, it's It's something I really didn't believe it. I tried it on stream and I didn't do well with it. I tried it off stream, didn't do well with it, and then I finally was like, okay, I'm gonna put a lot of games into it because the stats are saying it's good. Started making adjustments and like it's really strong. It's a very good deck. Like if we have any people in here that are
Yeah.
struggling with dust, this is one of the two decks I'd recommend very highly for a strong deck at a low budget.
Yeah.
You know what?
Monster is doing a little bit better than I thought it was.
Yeah, Barnes is quite. I think it's solid. I think last time we
think it's
underrated it a little bit. I'd say it's like on the
Yeah.
bottom of tier 2 or high 3. Yeah.
I think it's tier 3. It's a little bit too inconsistent.
The only inconsistency is drawing a seal. That's it.
Yeah, or getting dirty ratted or razor scaled or like insert. It just can't play through tech.
The thing is, it's very similar to Nazmani. It's not as Nazmani level, but it's very similar to Nazmani where it's like it can just kill you when you don't do anything. That's
Yeah, it can, but Nazmani's just more resilient.
yeah. Well, yeah. So Barnes can go off
Especially
on
because
3.
a lot of the tech answers, like Nazmani does just run Shard of the Naru.
Yeah.
And like the stuff that would stop Barnes Druid playing just gets blocked by Shard of the Naru.
Mm.
And again, you don't lose to a dirty rat, so
Yeah. I'll say Customs Enforcer, great card right now to hit Nazmani if you're facing a lot. Because Shadow Word Pain from
But, like-
Ending's Gift costs so much.
I think Barnes is like mid low tier 3, honestly. But we'll see how things shape up around it.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Egg Druid.
Oh yeah, that
I
one's
don't
going
think
in a
anyone's
bit.
really playing it.
It's better than
It's-
better than you think, but it's not great. It's still not great.
Yeah, I think this is
It's like top tier 4, bottom tier 3.
Yeah.
Because it is still an
it's
egg
not.
deck. It's still an egg deck.
it does really bad in top 1K last I checked. I'll go min games 100. I don't think anyone plays it.
Well, because why would you?
Yeah,
It's
like
literally
no
the
one
It's the
no
worst
one in top
version.
1K plays it.
I forgot my water.
If you go diamond to legend, it's gonna have like 60% win rate or something.
You've never seen egg
Yeah,
druid.
there we go.
Wait, is that the word? Is that the emoji for egg? Why? I'm not responding to that comment. What the hell is that emoji? Who did that? Was that Mika? It's
Yeah,
different on
so
your
I think
stream. Sorry.
Like I think Egg Druid's in tier 4. I think it's a deck that's like it is underplayed at the end of the day, but it's also not.
I would rather play egg druid than those two. Right now.
Yeah, I probably would as well.
That's what I think we missed last time, by the way, as well. I'm gonna try and doing now. Oh, thank you for the cheers. What's up?
Yeah, like it is just bad Egg Warlock at the end of the day. That's all it is.
QB, you don't have any of the emote plugins. Basically, the word egg gets turned into a cat turtle. There's no explanation. No one told me about that. I don't know when that happened. But there you go. That's what it says on my chat. I just see a cat turtle for the word egg. Astral!
I think it's tier 3 and I think it's better than Barnes Druid.
Yeah. Definitely can see that. It's not great, though. There's going to be a lot of... This is one of the things that Reddit's going to eat you alive for. Not me, because I'm not going to post it.
Yeah, this is just a high roll simulator. Like the difference between a turn 2 communion and a turn 4 communion is insane.
I look at it like we've been looking at it for a bit, where it's another version of Big Shaman, but the fact that it runs coins is the main difference. And it also tutors its ancestors' call, quote unquote, so...
So, yeah, it's just a high roll simulator. There's not really too much more to it than that.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways you can build it too, which is kind of fun. I will be honest though, I'm really sick of like getting Tog Azalened because it is not good. But like it's good into me because of the stuff I play. I enjoy my little sloppy messes, but like the amount of
Tog Azaleen is not even good into slop. It's like specifically good into hostage mage.
like I've literally like killed 2 astrals probably even 3 astrals over the last few days where they astraled really early and then they just played like ETC Tog or they Azalened my like hand of barrages and they're just conceded because they're dead on board. It's very like it's hit or miss, especially like if they just stopped like innovate, they didn't draw the other innovate, it dead. You can play it well. You can play better than other astral druids and have more success with it, but it's still not a deck that's gonna carry you to the highest of your peak performance. Like it's gonna be. Oh, I high rolled like 5 games in a row. I got Ash roll on 5 games in a row, and now I'm at rank 100, where I was at rank 200 before.
But yeah, QB got it right. Astral is tier 1 when my opponent plays it, and tier 4 when I play it, and that's a great
Yeah.
tier 3 deck.
Yeah.
Reno Druid. I think this is tier 3, and I think it's better than Barnes. I think Reno Druid's another one of those decks that's really underplayed.
Cal sent us a link. Should we open it?
I'm not opening it.
I'm gonna open it on my end. They said before we judge it, we have to look at their list. Hey, this is what I told you the other day. I said, fuck it, just chuck in all the win conditions. They put in due process. Chrono Lord Dios. Yep.
Yeah, it's always Chrono Lord Dios.
Okay. Is that your brand? Oh, I like that. That's cool.
So many Druid decks. I should not filter minimum 100 anymore. There's so many.
I like that change.
But yeah, XL Highlander Dragon Druid, 56.5%.
Yeah, you should be on the draft. Yeah,
Legend.
If you asked me yesterday, I always said the same thing. If you asked me 2 weeks ago, and I said, "Oh, just try the non-dragon one, see how that goes," just out of curiosity. But now it's like, no, it's definitely dragons. You get extra wild growth in a deck that has only one of wild growth.
Like, it's pretty well. It's ahead of most of the Reno decks. Oh no, that's XL Dragon Druid. Yeah, the Highlander one is pretty well within all the other Reno decks. So solid tier 3.
Yeah, it's like it hasn't come up yet, but it's about to come up right now. Reno decks are doing really well right now, which is great.
Yeah.
Druid is not one of the Reno decks that is taking advantage of why they're doing well. So let's go on. Let's move on.
Reno Hunter's one of the better ones.
Yeah.
Reno decks,
and it's
like, pretty much based on the girls. It's like
the girls,
Tierish, I think, or their
what girls?
Sylvanas, Deliria,
yes.
And yeah.
Oh, it's definitely top tier 2. It's up there.
Top tier 2.
Yeah, it's really good.
Probably like
about
somewhere in here.
Yeah, it feels about the same as Ilgi. But like, so
yeah.
I'm gonna go on a little bit of a rant about Reno decks and how people play them and build them and stuff. I'll try not to get too into it. Reno decks are really good right now. There's less aggro, but I predict that'll go up a bit, so you'll get more benefit from it if you're running more clears than if not. So Reno Druid doesn't run as many clears, as you know. The other thing is tech cards. Now, Asmani struggles into tech cards, it turns out. It's a combo deck. It's one of its actual weaknesses. Razor Scale, Neophyte, Stomper, Akani. It's not great, but those are the right tools for the job. That is how you're going to beat them. You're going to go tech card, tech card, tech card, and all your tech cards have stats and they attack. You're playing an arena deck that counters combo stuff. You also have a bit of a late game, but that's not always how you win. Your tech cards can also hit other matchups. I think that arena decks are doing really well right now because of mainly those things. Kind of losing my train of thought, but yeah, just arena deck's good. Reno Druid, this is mainly for you, Cal. Reno Druid's not in that place. It is not following the same footsteps. Same with Shaman, it's struggling a bit as well. With that, because it's better against aggro than the other ones.
But yeah, like the reason why Reno Hunter in particular is good is because it's probably the best Reno deck at leveraging the board.
Yep. Most aggressive.
Like just between things like Hope of Kel'Thas and also just the good Hunter class cards, it's just better at pushing for lethal on a board than the other Reno decks are. So it likes to play proactive.
Yeah, it has Sneaky Snakes, it has the Spirits, it has Observer of Myths, it has Tundra Rhino combo. It is extremely aggressive, it has the right tech cards, it fits the game plan.
It's got discoverable Flurgle Tox.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
just really good at playing for board.
It is gonna be the best, if not tied for the best Reno decks, just because of how it lines up into the meta right now. Because against a Questline DH, Reno decks have usually struggled. Reno Hunter, you can punch him in the head before they get aboard. Like, even if it's only for a bit of damage, as you translate into, oh, I have Local Tox, oh, I have Stomper, that the tech and the responses that are one-sided against your opponent, that gives you that push that lets it actually be a successful deck, which is why Reno Hunter is doing so well. Literally, Sylvanas and Theldurin, that's the main thing that's like, that fucks aggro off completely. Like, that deck is so good into aggro. When you draw it. But, sorry, very passionate Reno player. Reno Shaman main. Leave me alone.
Alright, Next up, we've got Imbue Mage. Bad but beats Reddit piles.
Yeah, it's not proactive enough, unfortunately.
Let's top 1K. Was Imbue
My God.
Excel Imbue Mage 45.4. Regular
You'll
Imbue,
yeah.
nowhere to be seen.
Drop it to top five or ledge.
Huh?
Top
Top
5K.
1K. Yeah, top 5K.
Yeah. It'll give it a decent more sample size and a higher bracket.
Imbue Mage 49.9%.
Yeah, it's just
Excel Imbue Mage 49.5.
and the main thing carrying it will be the ice block plus objections, which buy you the time to get to your turn 7 combo. Which is way too slow, and you have to curve out into it. And because you're playing stuff that you need to keep yourself alive, you're not increasing that proactivity. Just kind of what I was talking about before. Format's very
like Imbue Mage's problem is it loses to everything in tier 1 and 2, and doesn't have reliable matchups into a bunch of tier 3 and 4.
yeah, it's crazy. It's actually funny how the Imbue vs Hostage Mage matchup is so incredible. It's so good watching oh, my board is locked. Guess I'll hero power. Oh, my board is locked. Guess I'll hero power. I can't get through this ice block. Yep. Oh, they have 4 more. All right, clearly unwinnable. Yep. And they run ETC Witness, but they have a full board, so they can't even play
it. Yeah.
That's one of the most. I've played quite a bit of Imbue, so I tried giving it a good chance. I tried building around it, making it a bit more proactive. It's not possible.
Right. Reno Mage. I think it's worse Hostage Mage.
Mm-hmm.
But it plays better into just pure disruption. Can just resort back to yellow cards and because you can just resort back to yellow cards. But as Ulticow says, just play hostage, right?
Mm-hmm. So my question is, how are we grouping? We're grouping all Reno Mage into it. Yeah.
Just shoving it all together. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the big spell package is definitely the way to go. It is really good.
Yeah.
It's really good. Most of those games are me.
Excel Highlander Hostage Mage down here.
Yeah.
Big Spell Mage up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's at Reno Hunter level, but it is very good. It's bottom tier 2 definitely, at least. It has.
Yeah, I'm happy to leave it here or here as a placeholder.
It's definitely tier 2. That it's got ice block and stuff, and so the thing with Reno Hostage Mage is it lacks that consistency and actually trying to win the game, which is duplicates. But with I think with the big spell package, it changes things quite a lot, and people aren't playing it, and it's really bothering me.
Yeah, so true, Elemental. I posted on Reddit. Someone did an Excel CTA guide on Reddit, and they got the matchup spread horrifically wrong because clearly they'd played one game against something and said, "Oh, this is the matchup." And they said that they struggled to beat Imbue Mage with Excel CTA, and I think I'm 9-1 in that matchup or something ridiculous. That game's so free.
Yeah, you have to just land the Web Lord and hope they don't have missiles, right? That's pretty much it.
Yeah, but they don't always run missiles. And if you back it up with redemptions and auto defense matrices and oh my yogs, they just can't kill the Web Lord, then they never play the game.
Yep. Atlas is late.
All right, so Journey to Angoro Quest Mage. This is the Sorcerer's Apprentice, Magus's Apprentice Miracle Mage that drops giants. I think it's high tier 4, low tier 3.
Yeah, it's about that.
Yeah.
I haven't got anything to say.
High tier 4.
I've got.
It's a fun deck. It's just not consistent.
I wanna put in my piece where it's hey guys, try double Conjurer's Calling. It's a bit better, but it's still not great. My reasoning for that being you can just play for board and not get the quest completed. You should be Decks need to be proactive is the main thing I'm trying to get across. Of most of these archetypes we're not really sure on completely. Reno Paladin.
Yeah. Reno Paladin. I don't actually know what Reno Paladin's doing.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah. It's doing better than I thought it was.
It's doing better than Lyrox. That is the non-Uther combo version. I would put it next to Reno Hunter. I would put it slightly below. Because I think it's less able to beat tier 1 decks.
Is this separated? Yes, it is.
Yep. Yeah, the Uther combo is holding it down. It's just
Yeah,
mid.
so
It's
just
just
plays the tempo deck.
you can guess already why it's doing what the win con is and why it's doing so well, right? Without looking at it.
Tempo.
What's the card? There's one card that's like really winning the games. It came out recently. Nah, he's not gonna tell me. He's not gonna guess.
No idea.
Gelbin! Aura Man.
Is Gelbin actually good?
Yes.
Can this
There is
filter min 50?
I did really well with it, like a week ago or so. There is a big issue where people are running like deputization.
Yeah, it actually is.
Yeah, deputization aura and stuff. Like I don't think that's the way you win. It's Crafter's aura plus the Dragon aura plus the one that gives a Doan Shield and +4. Like you're summoning like it's a 3 turns worth of summoning stats. So you're just flooding the board. So it's essentially like a big paladin. It doesn't go that tall though, but it's like good enough. It's very good, especially when you've got Rito Paladin package already supporting it. But yeah, the main thing between Uther, the reason why the Uther deck's doing worse than the one without Uther is because they have more consistency with Accelerator. It only draws Gelbin, and they have room for more tech. And no, we're not talking like secrets or not. I don't know if secrets are right or not. Tech cuts.
Surely not.
Like you should be running Razor Scale in your Reno deck, which is why another reason why I would say that Reno Dragon would be the way to go because Razor Scale's a dragon. You need to be doing something. Right. Sorry. Whoa, Flick! What's up, bro?
Yeah, XLCTA. I think it's somewhere up in here.
I think it's a little lower, but I play less CTA. I've tried playing it. It's not going well for me. I think it needs.
I ran it up on stream yesterday. It went 8-2.
Therefore, it's tier S. Put it next to Nazmani.
Yeah.
Actually, what? No, wait. That was a joke, but let's actually talk about it. That deck is very good into Nazmani. Yes, it should be up higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So XLCTA's strengths are that it beats Nazmani and it beats Hostage Mage. It beats Treant Druid. It beats Pirate DH. It'll beat Reno Mage. It'll beat pretty much everything in tier 3 and tier 4 that isn't a Reno deck.
When it high rolls, I do think CTA is one of those decks that has to high roll. And in terms of high roll, it's like...
I disagree. I don't think it has the high roll to beat its favorables. I think it has the high roll to beat its unfavorables.
Say again. Sorry?
It doesn't have the high roll to beat the matchups it's favorable in. It does have the high roll to beat its unfavorable matchups.
Yeah, which is where I think it would get dragged down a bit, but because it beats Nazmani, yeah, I'm in.
I'm happy to put it below the Reno decks here, actually, but it's definitely better than Pyro DH.
Definitely, yes. I'd rather Q CTA. It's still funny though, right? Because it's definitely the deck in the
might
top.
Even drop Elky.
It's definitely the deck in the top 3 brackets here that has the least amount of synergy in terms of like obvious synergy that is not Crusader's Aura. The synergy is how much it stops your opponent's game plan, obviously. But
Mazel, it depends what you define as shit-ass warriors. It loses to Reno Warrior, but it beats the others. The others can't effectively play through the combo warriors in the Odin 125. They can't, depending on what the deck is, they can't play effectively through Oh My Yogg, Trapdoor Spider, and Weblord.
I would say control decks are favored. I would say control decks are favored overall, but it depends what kind of control deck. If we're talking like Reno Hunter, it's going to struggle a bit more. But then, like,
but yeah, so we're just talking about Warrior here. So Reno Warrior beats XLCTA, but I'm pretty sure XLCTA beats the other 3 Warrior decks we've got here. Because Reno Warrior has Reno Lone Ranger. That's why it can consistently stall till Reno Lone Ranger, but the other 3 can't.
I think you definitely need to have a very decent draw to beat Shield Shatter Plus.
But if you can't Shield Shatter you.
What's that?
You've got Divine Brew, you've got Oh My Yogg. They can't effectively develop up their armor.
Oh, they cost 1 mana now though. They can just play like Forge of Souls, and then it gets Oh My Yogged, and then they play 1 mana, gain 10, whiteboard.
Yeah, but to play through Oh My Yogg, they have to get rid of their draw spells, and then they just stall out. So they can't do it efficiently. That's the issue.
Okay, I need to play. I haven't played that matchup since all these changes, so that might be my mistake.
And like, Pers is currently saying in chat that CTA is favored into most warriors, and I think probably the expert on the matchup as well. So
true.
I'm happy to go with that.
Oh, poor Pers! Look at Pers's deck is at the very end.
Yeah,
It's
it's
worth the
going to be
wait. It's
pretty
worth
high
it.
up, but it's at
It's
the
worth the wait.
yeah.
It's gonna farm
Libram
person ads.
Paladin. So Libram Paladin is not great. It's pretty much just an anti-Reno deck at the moment. So I'm kind of just want to put it low tier 3, high tier 4.
Yeah, I was about to say it's probably.
Struggling.
I'd probably put it behind Barnes, but man, Reno Druid needs to go down a bit more. I think.
I think Reno Druid's better than Barnes.
Ooh. Do you think Barnes is better than Libram?
Yes.
Okay. I could see it. Yeah, no, I think Barnes. I still think Barnes is
And
way more.
if you're in 10x, Libram Paladin's like here-ish.
Oh yeah, it's one of those.
If you're in 9x or 10x and you're playing against a bunch of suboptimal strategies or suboptimal players, Libram Paladin does pretty well. Once you actually start playing against competent pilots on competent decks, it's like low tier 3.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I definitely lose to it on stream a lot, though. I'll be real. It's just because of the decks I play mainly.
Eggs is here, Elemental. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, next up is Reno Priest. I think this is another one of the tier 2 Reno decks.
Yes, it is very, very, very good right now. I think it's worse than. I'd say it's worse than CTA.
Probably like here though.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say. I really like it right now, though. It is out of all the Reno decks, I find that's the best way to hit Nazmani. I will say though.
Yeah.
Mainly because of the control effects. But yeah, I think Reno Priest is really, really decent. The problem is like why is Avion a 9 mana? I know you're not a big fan of them, but yeah.
I don't think Aviana being 9 manas was holding this deck back.
Oh no, just that it
I think
needs.
it's doing.
It needs like a really oppressive way to win quickly, which is possible with a good curve. But it's like Reno Paladin and Hunter do that naturally, and then they also have Lerox and Gelbin. So I think Reno Priest is behind.
Does board control better through its hero power. That's its strength. It's better at playing from behind.
And better tech. Reno Priest is more versatile, I guess I'll say, but less proactive.
Yeah. Reno Hunter and Reno Paladin are better at pushing a lead. Reno Priest is better at playing from behind.
Yep, exactly, yeah. That's on the nose. And you've never played Reno before, that's crazy.
I played against Reno. They all do the same except slightly different. Alright, XL Shadow Priest, it's probably like here.
Yeah, I think it's higher on tier 3, yeah. It's very good. Like for how bad it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I really
probably
want it to come back.
Astral.
I'm an XL Shadow fiend. Like I actually like that deck a lot. I think it's very healthy the way that it plays the game out. When it wins.
Yeah, I think the Reno decks that are popped up in the meta are bad for it.
Yes, big time.
And
it's not fast enough.
It doesn't really reliably beat anything. Like it used to. Like it's a soft counter to Nazmani. It's a soft counter to Hostage Mage. It's a soft counter to Questline Demon Hunter. But it's not a reliable counter to any of them. And it's a soft counter to Dungar. Like it's a soft counter to the tier 1s, but it's like we're talking 60-40.
I think it hits
and
DH.
Even then, like they can flip.
I think it hits DH quite hard. And like other aggro decks, it's definitely the best aggro deck to play in an aggro mirror. For sure.
Yeah.
Brad Missus into Angel. Yeah.
It's just you get Showdown beamed once and you cry yourself to sleep. And then you like even then it's only a soft counter into the tier 1s. Like I don't even think Hostage Mage is a soft counter. It's probably like pretty 50-50.
Yes, yeah. Mage is very much able to beat them. And then the reason why it's beating Nazmani lately is because people are running Neo.
Yeah.
Because they run Ashen and doesn't do anything against Nazmani. It's actually wait. Ashen's probably a cut from Shadow Priest right now. What does it hit?
No, you do it into Demon Hunter Sigil and Hostage Mage, and
no, but like
also going to Druid combo turns.
It's so hard to beat the mage already though. DH, yes, I agree.
So no, the only way you can beat Hostage Mage is with block tech. If you don't have block tech, you literally can't beat Hostage Mage. You need to force them. Like you can force them down. You can always force them down to block. But if you don't have block tech, they can rest on block.
Yeah, no, I've always been double Ashen believer, but now I'm thinking like I don't even know if it's worth it.
It's like one of the weaker cards, but it's still better than the other options.
Like I've been thinking like I want to play Shadow Priest again, and I'm like getting close to trying 30 again. because of how slow it is. It's so 40 is so slow in compared to everything else. This is what I'm trying to get across, I guess.
Quasar Rogue. This is like bottom tier 4.
It's probably better than Mildred
This is
though.
this is just here for Imbu Mage. I'm
I
just gonna
think
make that clear.
I think Quasar is better than Egg. I think it's like Egg Druid, better than Egg Druid. I'd rather play Quasar.
Is. Yeah. Yeah.
It has a bigger high roll. That's the main thing.
All right, Boogerworm's here now.
Whoa.
So let's just quickly fix this up.
Is that the actual Boogerworm?
Yeah, that's the actual Boogerworm.
I didn't know he had a Twitch. I'm being watched.
The only time I've seen him on Twitch is in Schmippy's stream.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Shrimpy is the goat. So
Yeah. All right, cool. It's back to where it belongs.
You got the Mildred guy right here. Like, I don't want to put it down that low, but it's not great right now. It's at the Boogerworm MMR. It is like tier S, like straight up.
Seven's Miracle. I think this is like low tier 3, high tier 4. Probably low tier 3.
Yeah, it has the high roll, but I don't think it matters right now.
Labrum.
Yeah.
Pirate Rogue. So this is a new deck, actually.
I'm interested to see where this lands. I want to see what you think first.
I think it's weaker than the good aggro decks, but I still think it's good enough to be like high tier 3, probably like below XL Shadow.
Yeah, cool. We're about on the same page. I think it's probably a little higher, just because
it's like it's sitting here.
It's quite decent.
53.6%, and like XL Shadow Priest is like a whole 1% lower, and I think like 50% of this sample size is Shadow Claw, Sparrow Claw.
I think it's better than Astral. I think it's got to be the best tier 3 deck, or it's got to be low tier 2, in my opinion. I don't think it's as good as people think it is, though. There are some people talking about how this is the best aggro deck right now next to Pirate DH. It's like
comes in, about to mill everyone.
Oh
Suck
god.
them dry out of cards. Dominant P playing Killjaden, being a Gigachud, or perhaps a Gigachud?
God damn, I forgot I had TTS on still. My bad. I don't know if you heard that.
What happened? No, I didn't.
I'll read it to you now, okay? Should I read it in the AI voice or just my voice?
Just in your voice.
Boogerworm comes in, about to mill everyone. What is that emoji? Suck them dry out of cards. Dominantly playing Kill Jaden, being a Gigachad, or perhaps a Gigachad.
Yeah, I mean, Boogerworm is a Gigachad, let's be real.
Yes.
Right. Miracle Rogue. So it's had a bit of a fall off, I think. But like, think it's better than that.
I still think there's a bit of people holding it. There's a certain group of people that like the deck that are holding it down and not playing it correctly, but I do think it's not the best. It's still like, as Reno's gone up, you can see it's gone down. Like, I think it's a bit obvious what's happening right here. Because like, everyone's teching for Nazmani, and Nazmani is a deck that plays multiple spells in a single turn. And Miracle's a deck trying to do the same thing. So it's going to experience that. Plus, Reno decks are better performing right now. So they'd be more popular, which means more board clears, like solid board clears. I do think Miracle's got a good niche though, I'll be real. It's quite good into Nazmani. You just pop off, play a Neo, step it, next turn Neo, they're dead. It's very good into that. It's also good at beating aggro. But I think that's its main hit.
Miracle Rogue is also the most played deck in THL this season, and it's also greater than 50%. It's just not great on ladder. Because not many people submit like the decks that hard counter Miracle Rogue to THL.
Yeah, control.
Out of fear of getting hard countered themselves. Yeah. So it does really well in a THL environment. But
it's funny because Miracle used to be really popular because it hit everything, but now it's very clear that it cannot be controlled reliably. It will win sometimes, but that's what's holding it down, is the control, and control is really popular right now.
Yeah. And yeah, Bookworm, I think you're good enough that you can play Mildred in top 1000. Like, it's not that. Like, everything in tier 4, you can play at a greater than 50% win rate if you're good at it.
At the end of the day, if you're copying ENR more than once, like, you're probably going to win the game. The issue is getting to the ENR turn, which is why Mildred has a good suite to help get there, but yeah.
Right. Big Shaman.
This
This is also struggling a lot in the current meta.
Yeah.
I think it's better than Quasar Rogue though.
Yes, yeah. It might. Actually, I'd say it's better than Quest Mage. I'd rather play Big Shaman.
I saw it here earlier. Probably command F a bit more. Oh my
Big
God.
shame.
Doesn't even come up.
No one's playing it.
I have to
top
go min
one?
100 games. Yep.
Ooh,
Look at that.
definitely not enough samples
one's
to say for
playing
certain. It's really good, probably at the bottom rank, but yeah. I just think it's literally been replaced by Astral. Like everyone's switched.
Yeah.
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 If you're going for that big playstyle, you might as well go for the one that high rolls. Actually, is that it? It's just like Big Shaman's best performance was when Lightning Bloom used to add mana, and now we have a deck that is doing the add mana and going tall. So it's just better.
Big Shaman was doing really well for that week where ETC was banned and the hostage mage population died and people stopped playing Reno decks for some reason.
Yeah, true.
Even
That's
though
right.
all of those decks were completely viable without ETC.
Oh wait, you're right.
Oh
wait, yeah, you're right. No,
Big
Reno.
Shaman was doing really well then.
Wow, Reno decks are holding a lot of stuff down now. That's actually fun. I love that.
Yeah,
I love that.
Quite frankly, I'm happy the Big Shaman's down. I think it's like it's a very boring deck to play against.
Yes.
Like they either high roll you and take you off board for the entire game, or you do something that doesn't let them, and then you just cruise to an easy win.
That reminds me, I faced
But it's like,
I faced a Big Shaman that was only running Thunderbringer and Onara. And that was it. Like no other minions. The game went long. Like I know that that's the minions they were running. It's very, very weird. I don't want to talk about it anymore because people are gonna try it. But yeah, it's not good. Cannot beat Girls Mage.
next, Reno Shaman.
I hate
This
this
is
so
one of
much.
the tier 3 Reno decks.
I hate it so much.
Like-
I hate how far it's fallen.
I think you just need to keep playing it like a tempo deck. Like
Yep.
it's doing all right.
The main issue is the issues it's had for a long time is that it's got a really, really nice anti-aggro suite. Like it makes aggro such a great matchup. But that bleeds into your other games. Like you're versing a Reno Priest and your hand is Devolved Destruction Storm Soda. You're dead. You died. Like there's no saving it. Yeah, it's got. I'd
Like
say top.
somewhere in here.
I'd say it's like right next to Miracle, probably just below, probably. Yeah, about there.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna put it above.
yeah, yeah.
Right. Frog Shaman.
It
It's
does.
like somewhere in here.
It would be. It would
Like
be. It
anywhere.
would be.
It's anywhere from here to here, and I have absolutely no idea.
I'd say it's like middle or low. I wouldn't say high tier 2 because it can't beat the best decks. It specifically loses to really good decks. That's it. Everything
Shine
else,
here,
everything
call it a
else
day.
fits. Yeah, I think it's doing okay though because there's a lot of Reno right now. Like if you want to have success in the top 100, I'd say this is one of the better picks. Just don't queue into
I think
Nazmani.
enough people play it, Pers. I think enough people play it. It's probably not coming up on the tier list.
I play. Pers, I built.
Like we've got
this.
XL Ilky here, so
They both kind of fit in the same vein, don't they?
like
Like a lot of
potential
damage.
man, XL Ilky, Frog Shaman.
Yes, those are being slept on. Same with Treant.
Yeah, Trance got enough games to be up here though. But yeah. All right, eggs and bacon.
It's
So
really good.
I think it's worse than Egglock and better than Borlock.
Yep, that's where I'm at. I think
And
it's underplayed.
like this is like a pocket meta deck, and it's somewhere around.
I think it's underplayed
Probably like
massively.
bearish.
I feel like it's really underplayed. I'll be real. Like I think people should play that more.
Yeah,
That's
I think
just-
it's there. It can be a bit inconsistent as its main issue.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The thing is, like being so versatile helps a lot. But yeah, it's definitely got its issues. Like how
Zero,
fast it is.
50.
Like yeah, it's
That's
doing.
doing better than I thought it was actually.
That's what I mean. It's slept on. It's slept on for sure. Like that deck in my opinion, that deck needs more play as well.
Yeah, I can probably bump it up.
Oh, if you're trying to counter
I
Q a
can't,
mage,
I can't in good conscience put this in tier 2.
no, it's. I don't think it's tier 2. I don't think Borlock is tier 2 either. I'd say it's top of tier 2.
Sorry, what's this?
Borlock.
What are we going to next? Borlock?
Yeah, I think it's top
Borlock's
of.
bad.
Oh, sorry, not tier 2. Sorry, tier 3. My bad. I thought you had tier S and etc. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that.
think it's probably better than Reno Druid. It's better than Reno Druid and Barnes Druid. I'm not sure it's better than Shagro.
I'd put it next to Reno Shaman, probably below Miracle. It does have
It's
a very
definitely
it's like it's quite a proactive deck if you think about it. Like it does do its thing very consistently.
I'm just gonna put Egglock there as well.
Yeah, I thought you said what?
I looked at the stats and changed my mind.
Okay, cool. Okay, so we're on the same page then. Yeah. Okay, that's where I thought. I thought like the hybrid version is where I would like to be. I don't want to be doing one or the other and then losing multiple games because of not playing the other one. I think the I think hybrid's the way to go. Not because of the stats, just because of like playback. Like that's why I took a break for like 2 weeks before my computer died. Like bacon and eggs was scary to me. I think that deck is very, very good, and that was before we got egg. Was it before or after we got egg tutor? I can't remember.
We got egg and egg tutor at the same time.
Okay, so I'm dumb. Yeah.
So
hybrid's
here's
good.
my perspective. As Gamer Moment said, this is Egglock in top 1k. This is Egglock in the 9x 10x climb.
Yeah, it's so miserable. You have to really like be playing a completely different game plan. It is definitely holding down like a lot of stuff.
If you're playing Egglock in a lower MMR bracket, it absolutely jumps up, but like it's weaker because it's got so many counters at the top here. It loses to Nazmani, loses to Hostage Mage. It's like Dungar Druid usually beats it, but it's not consistent. It loses to Questline. Treant Druid. I imagine it usually beats Treant Druid, but Treant Druid can beat it. Reno Hunter and Paladin pretty much just comes down to they have Zeph or Starfish on curve. Loses to Ilgi. XL CTA is like randomly a losing matchup. Same with Reno Priest. Do they have a Zeph on curve? It probably beats Frog Shaman unless they draw Devolve.
Yeah, it's exactly Devolve, yeah.
It would beat Pirate DH and it probably loses to Reno Mage. Like, if you start looking at all the decks up here, it just doesn't have a good matchup spread. It does really well if people are unprepared for it, but if people are prepared for it, it does really badly.
Can we address XL Egglock right now? Just because I've been having some games in top ladder against someone that I want to talk about. They're running doubles.
XL Egglock.
Yes,
should be about the same.
No, I want to talk about it. I don't really care about putting it in the tier list because it's not good. It's not good. It's Cats versus Dog. They're running double Starfish main deck, and they have Zephyrus.
Yep.
I lost to this on stream. Dude, play hybrid. What are you doing? Like the deck is like you're adding the 10 health to help against aggro in your anti-aggro deck. It is not benefiting you in a way that's reasonable. I just wanted to rant. Sorry.
Alright, thanks for the follow, Heartseater, by the way.
Everyone follow Filtro. Again, I will find you, and I will press the follow button on your phone.
Alright, next up, Burnlock.
Woo! Burnlock. I'm loving it.
So this is a tier 2 aggro deck, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, it's got weaker stats than Pirate and Treant. It's got better stats than XL. It's got the same stats as XL Shadow, but feels better to play.
And I think the deck is over-teched right now. I think it isn't focusing on its game plan as well, which is holding it down.
I want to put it somewhere around here. Maybe like here.
I'll be real. I want to put it way higher, but I can't be the judge of that just yet. I need another 100 games to really give it a good feel out. But like, it's feeling really good. It's a very strong. Like that's Disco's little brother. He's not as big and scary as his big brother, Disco, the original, the OG before patch. But man, that's a deck. That's a real deck. Birdlock does not lose to Sloppenheimer. It does on off everyone on average, but that Burnlock is like so. Oh, I can talk about that all day. I've been playing a lot of Burnlock and Treant. Sorry.
What is 9 Druid Booger? I have absolutely no idea.
What? Who's saying 9?
9 Druid. Booger's been on about 9 Druid for a while. I'm at this point I'm convinced he's a little bit mad, which probably isn't too far from the truth anyway. But he's saying something about 9 Druid. He'll tell us. Final Frontier?
Oh. Didn't they patch it?
Okay.
Didn't they patch it?
No.
They still haven't patched it?
They patched Wave of Nostalgia. That's what was causing the Aviana bug.
Huh. No filter on us, no.
9%, that's where it comes from.
If Final Frontier is still not nerfed, it probably goes in Astral, and now I want to play Astral. Just to do it like once.
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty funny high roll off Astral. That's a video for Booger.
Yeah.
Astral Communion Druid with Final Frontier.
9 Druid! Woo!
It's how much is Final Frontier, a 7 mana card?
Yeah.
You can run Elise now.
Oh, it's over. I mean, I've always been able to run Elise because I just make sure I have the capability to do so. It's Pendant. Pendant's the main thing that's missing. That was a good impression. Right. Oh, cheers! I was going for impression.
Right. XL Warlock. I'm just gonna shove this in the Warlock combo stack. They're all kind of the same.
Yeah, that's the Crane game variation. I will say, what China has done to that deck is an abomination. Have you seen the lists?
No, I haven't.
They are. I'm not exaggerating. They are approaching.
I'll probably find them on HS Guru.
Yes, you will. They're approaching Reno, like, territory. Like there's like we're talking one dirty rat, one sketch artist. But yeah, it's just what? Yeah. What is that? One entitled customer. They're also running Wretched Queen to make sure they can't ball lock so that they win fair and square. That is honorable, I guess. Yeah, Wretched Queen's mainstay now, apparently. Yeah, it's not good. That's what I mean. Like, this is just play Reno ball lock at this point. This is getting out of hand. Look at the one-offs. Does that not make you want to vomit?
It does.
One of them had a crystal tender in it. Brother!
One really hates Communion Druid.
Bro! Sorry, I need a moment.
Reno Lock.
It's not as bad.
I did drop discard there while you weren't paying attention.
I don't care where it goes. I think you play Burn Lock. Burn Lock's really good.
Yeah. I think Reno Lock's like somewhere in.
It's got to be higher than Reno Druid. It has a game plan.
Reno Druid's got a game plan.
Gain mana and hope it's enough.
Reno Druid ramps into combo.
Reno Lock should be running Boars, and you should be basing the entire deck around it. I played quite a bit of it, as if you remember. I think it's fine. It's not great though. It's still one of the worst. It's easily one of the worst.
I'm not putting it ahead of Reno Druid.
I was about to say that's right. That's right. I would probably put it like around Shadow Priest level, just because of how it hits things. Not overteching, but like just dealing with what your opponent's doing on the board, then playing ball lock combo. Like you should be trying to do ball lock every game.
Hi Minos, to answer your question, which variant of Questline DH do we consider tier 1? The answer is both of them. Arana and Broxigar are both powerful, and they both do well into different sub-metas. If you're queuing into a lot of Reno decks, then you want to be running Arana. If you're queuing into Seedlock, you want to run Arana. If you're queuing to Libram Paladin, you want to run Arana. And if you're queuing into Mages, you also want to run Arana. But you want to run Broxigar into aggro, you want to run Broxigar into combo.
Or you could be me and I just run both because Brox is good and I don't want to lose because I didn't bring Arana.
That's just bad.
That's subjective.
Brox and Arana is objectively bad. It's too unfocused.
I think that's a big skill issue. I'll be real. A lot of people I was doing it for a bit, but I've stopped now. You don't just draw off the portal straight away. Questline DH is fast enough. You just do your own thing, and the portal is it's there when it's convenient. When you have already played your pilot, or if you've got wallopers and you don't need to deal with their board, or if it's interacting. I think the draw is just good. But yeah, it's not something you want to focus on. I know what you mean. I know what you mean, but I think that it's still good. Still fine.
But in my experience, Broxigar still does beat Reno decks. It's just less consistent at it.
Yeah.
You're still favored into Reno decks, but you lose percentage points. Like Broxigar's got a flatter matchup spread.
I would say that if you're playing Brox and no Arana, you would need to be running a Glide, maybe two. That's the main thing I would say about Brox only.
No.
No?
Nah. Nah. I'm I think I'm 5-1 against Reno decks, with no Zephyrus, no Glide.
Were they good Reno players?
It's his top 100.
Were they good Reno players? Because there are some bad
Hard
ones.
to tell. I just know it was queuing a top 100.
Okay. I don't know. I've never lost to a Barox. I've lost to the Uranas hundreds of times. The Urana is.
Yeah.
It's definitely a mega brick though.
I should also add that I've played I think I played 30 games of Broxigar DH, and I played Broxigar 3 times, and the other 27 games have been over before that point.
Yeah, you run. We should make it clear. You don't run Brox to play Brox. You run Brox to not brick, and that's your main. That's the main event, which is why it's better into the aggro and combo.
Yeah.
Which is also why I want to run Glide, because goddamn, if you're so efficient, just one Glide in the deck, it just ends the game.
I think I might have been running a Glide at one point and cut it for a quick pick to lower the curve even more.
That's ugh.
I am running the Corb list, and that's just the list that I had also built. I built the Corb list, then Corb posted the Corb list, and they are the same. It's as low to the ground as you can get, double sigil.
I get it. I get the idea. I like it. I'm for it. Not what I would run.
Yep. Seedlock. Seedlock's kind of struggling right now, actually.
Yeah. I actually don't know.
A little bit too much combo for it.
Yeah, I was about to say, is it just Nazmani?
So it struggles against Nazmani,
and
it struggles against Dungar, it struggles against Questline. Does well into a lot of tier 2 though.
It struggles into Arana questline. I think Brox would really. I don't know. So in THL, whenever I've had Seedlock versus DH, the Seedlock usually wins. From my experience.
DH wins against Seedlock on Arana. It loses to Seedlock with Brox.
Yep. I'm on board with that. This is one of the
decks. This is one of the matchups where you need Arana.
Just because you need to double philosophy just to keep pace with the Seedlock, like with their giants. Yeah.
It also the other thing is, if the Seedlock isn't running Plague of Flames, then it actually becomes DH favored.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm on the Plague now. Okay, I've learnt my lesson. You need it sometimes.
Is that Homer Chick? I don't know how to say that.
Journey
to Angora Questmate.
Homer Chick.
Homer Chick? Homer Chick? I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's the one I say. I say Homer Chick.
Yeah, that is the build that you're looking at. Yes, not strictly with All to Time though, just that general package.
I was gonna say no, definitely not the new list. It's definitely the old one with double Conjurer's Calling. That's the main way to play it.
It was never double Conjurer's Calling was something that you did and no one else did.
Yeah, and I don't know why, because I won so many games and I didn't need to complete my quest because I had a massive board, or I just completed it the next turn.
Last time we did this tier list, Seedlock was mid tier 2. I think it's down here now. I think it's better than Rogue. It's got enough things that it does beat, but it's got enough things that it loses to.
I don't look forward to making the deck dump. I'm gonna be arguing a lot. Sorry, what? I was in my own head. I didn't miss anything, did I?
So, I think Seedlock's just here. Yeah.
Probably higher.
Is it?
Yeah, it's definitely better than Reno Shaman now.
I don't think so.
Well, I'm gonna have to play more Reno Shaman then to figure it out.
Where's Seedlock? 52.4, 51. No, that's regular Seedlock. Where's XL Seedlock? XL Seedlock 50.7. It's all the way down.
Yeah. Do you reckon it's because of all the randomness people are playing? Oh, actually, wait. What should we talk about Apothecary? I'm an Apothecary guy, so I don't know. I see things differently.
So there's 3 Seedlock lists. In my opinion, there's the good old classic
toolbox.
The good old classic. Then you've got the Apothecary, and then you've got adding in the Shreds of Time stuff, which is the new thing that I was trying, which no one else is.
We were trying.
That was fun.
We were trying Hellfire.
I did it first and showed you.
Well, we wouldn't call them. We're both just hey, what do you think about Seedlock with the new cards? We're both just yeah, let's do it. Yeah. It wasn't that great. Unfortunately.
I did pretty well with it, actually. I just haven't gone back to it.
I do like the bygone Doom Speakers, Hellfires, Tachyon Barrage. I do like that. There's not enough room in the deck, and I feel like it's a bit slow. But it's definitely like if you're gonna run like
Yeah.
I'd rather run those cards.
I wasn't running Bygone. The stats are terrible for that card as well. It's the
Hey,
worst card in
they
Seed.
were
Can add
they
to
were
Seed Lock
good.
except for Lotheb.
They were good when I was trying it. They were good. They were like 50.
They were 300 sample drawn win rate.
Exactly,
You were looking
exactly,
at it.
which is
And
perfect.
now they're on thousands, and they're the worst card in their deck.
Oh, doop. Okay. Still need some. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think Apothecary variations still about the same as the toolbox. The toolbox is just so versatile. It's still weird though. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't. Especially when people run one Curse Catacombs, that makes me want to jump off a bridge.
Oh, it's always 2 Curse Catacombs. That's not toolbox.
Tell China that because they're not listening. I still think it's like yeah. You run toolbox even in the apothecary. I'm doing that. I'm doing a similar thing now where I'm running like the one-offs that do win matchups that you need. Like one defile is it's just one card in the deck and it just completely flips certain matchups on its head.
Right. Next up is Reno Warrior. I think it's like somewhere in this pocket. It's a little bit too sit back, do nothing to be a reliable winner, but also it's just good at controlling the board.
I think with the new cards, yeah, it's gotta be better than the others here.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the new cards. Actually, it's like up here.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah. Oh no, Seedlock's definitely more playable than that, and Miracle. Put it next to Borlock and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
They both don't do much until like a certain specific turn, and it's very telegraphed.
Yeah. Sulth Rays.
This is hard.
I'm kind of happy to just it's anywhere from here to here, and I don't know where it is because it's like its popularity is pretty newfound.
Yeah.
But it's pretty decent.
You might need
It's
another.
just hard to judge.
You might need another bracket to put in because I can't say for certain other. We've only played 10 games in the lounge with it, and it's really slow, man. That's what I'll say. Like I think you need to look at it objectively. Like there are certain matchups where like getting to turn 6 was the win condition. Because you playing Salt Rays didn't win the game. It was like the fact that you just stayed alive that long against the aggro deck.
Yeah, it might just put it here then.
Because it's if you look at it, it's essentially 125 warrior, but instead of gaining 125, you're just winning the game. Yeah. Hey, I don't know. Somewhere between Nazmani and Reddit tier. Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to put a question mark next to it.
Non-Renathal Reno Warrior is strictly worse than Renathal Reno Warrior. There's so much shit that you die to with 30 HP instead of 40.
If you are Reno, yes, you need to be 40.
Yeah.
If you are 30, you are way better into aggro though. Not Reno. Because you run double Crocolisk, double Full Glory, double Shield Shatter, that wins a lot of games on its own. Like, doesn't matter what your win con is.
Odin 125. This is like...
Yeah.
You know the deck, right?
Yes, I died to it on stream because I had Witness in the main deck.
Yeah. It's picking up a lot of steam, but I don't think it's that good.
What is classic Seedlock? Do you mean Fatigue with Fanatem? Sorry, Sylar in the chat.
Oh, so when we say classic Seedlock, we're talking XL Seedlock, but you're not dipping into any particular package. You're just playing the standard traditional good Seedlock cards in a 40 build.
When I think classic Seedlock, I think Toolbox. You're running you can run one Starfish, you can run one Rat and a Curse Souvenir, which was Curse of Reformer for. You run one Defile, you can code down to one Soul Raise if you want. You can just run a Plague of Flames, yeah. That's classic Seedlock. Like, it just has, like, one-offs, and because of Cursed Catacombs, it enables your ability to, like, go fetch the thing you need for the moment. Like, one low fed. Is that right?
Odin 25, yeah. Odin 125 Warrior about here. Like, it's a bad combo deck is my perspective on it.
It's got to be in the same bracket as Reno Warrior, in my opinion. Not that it... Because they both just don't...
Reno Warrior.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but Reno Warrior is better at winning when it's in a position where the opponent's lost its stuff.
Actually,
Odin
yeah.
125 can literally just sit there and take a beating for turns and die.
Odin Warrior doesn't have any disruption. I think that's the main thing holding it back. It's gotta be about. It's gotta be about like astral level, right?
I think it's worse than Astral.
It's better than Disco.
Like it's
and
also
Raidlock.
the other thing. The
Alright,
other thing
right.
is the 125 isn't even a consistent combo.
Okay,
Like,
put it next to Shadow
it-
Priest, and I'll be
it-
happy.
okay.
That group of decks.
Warsong Warrior. Is it
Ooh.
here or is it here?
I wouldn't say tier 1. I would say it's really
dropping
high
here
tier
then.
2, yeah. Yeah, it's high tier 2. Which is really funny, right? The new cards are so good.
Yeah.
Uh,
This deck is super underplayed for how good it is.
there's a lot of shuffling that could be done with a lot of stuff, but like it's just it depends. But yeah, I like the look of that. That was good. Top tier 2. Per said top tier 2 as well.
Yep. Cool. I'm happy to take Perse's opinion.
It's definitely Dungar 2.0, right? In a way.
Yeah. So Warsong, it loses to Nazmani and Hostage, loses to Dungar, it beats Questline DH.
It does.
So if the Questline DH is not on Glide, the Warsong Warrior wins.
Ooh, that's a interesting conversation we should probably have 5 minutes ago.
So I've played this matchup against Pers multiple times, and he has won every single one of them because the Crocless Shatter Aftershocks is always online and kills every board you can make.
Mm.
And then if you make another board, they sanitize it.
Wait, they're on Sanitize as well now?
So no, they don't run sanitize. Sorry,
Okay.
but unless you can glide them, they will always have the ability to clear your board, and then they'll combo you before your Rana goes off.
Maybe you should run a Glide, huh? Sorry.
Yeah, so glide. Yeah, glide is the only way to win that matchup as a DH, in my opinion. Consistently.
That deck is yeah. I want to put Burnlock higher.
I don't. It's a little bit too. Oh yeah, and Barov. That's the other one.
Oh yeah. Never mind, right.
Yeah, so Croc's Aftershocks kills every board, Barov kills every board, and they only need to kill 2 boards, and then they combo you.
Yeah, it's funny, right? Because it's like, as I was talking about earlier, where like Warrior has this such an early removal package, and like, what's the best way to take advantage of that is like just killing them the following turn. Not getting 125, not getting a 6-mana weapon in play, not playing Reno cards and Disruption, just fucking kill them. Which is kind of where a lot of this has landed. Like, if you look at the top, a lot of them are just the proactive decks. And even though Reno Mage is not as proactive, it's because people aren't running big spell. They should be. I think only like Barnes and Sevens are a bit more proactive than those decks are well. We'll say like tier 3 and 4 are like not sorted, but I feel 4 is sorted actually. No, take that back.
They're like vaguely sorted. It doesn't need to be
almost,
perfect. It just needs to be general vibes. Loosely sorted is the correct term.
Yeah, exactly. But in general, proactive decks are winning. It's funny though that all of tier 1 is what I've basically been running in THL like for the last like 3 seasons.
Yeah,
Basically,
so my THL, the decks I played in THL are this and then that.
Yeah.
Which was here.
And I've been
Because
playing
Miracle Rogue does really well in Miracle World does really well if you're expecting these 4 decks, and then a bunch of random stuff in tier 2.
Yeah, and I've been running Frog Shaman otherwise than Miracle Rogue. Those like it's like those 3 decks, and then an extra fun deck or a counter deck, and then Nazmani we don't play because we're like respectable individuals, socially acceptable.
I submitted Nazmani 2 weeks ago, but yeah.
I almost
It got
submitted it
banned.
You saw what I was going to submit last week, the 40 Nazmani.
Yeah, that's bad.
Oh, I know, but like, you know, at least I don't get hate for like running Nazmani. It would be
No, you
fun.
will.
I don't know what you're
You will
talking
get hate for running Nazmani.
about. I think
You'll
it'll-
just also get hate for being a bad deck builder by including Renathal in your Nazmani.
That's literally like I've made no changes. That's Maxi's list. You can blame him.
Sure, sure.
I just think it's cool. I think I want. Imagine if Nazmani was a 4 deck. That'd be fine.
Yeah.
Imagine if you
Ulti
forced
Cow
them.
is missing the one important point. You can spend 1 mana to give your opponent 2 minions now.
Mm.
Warsong, because of the new package, Warsong can kill an opponent that doesn't want to develop onto the board pretty consistently.
Yeah, I think in this last set, Warrior's the biggest winner, right? Like it got bumped
Yes,
up a lot.
Warrior is
Yeah.
the biggest winner by a long margin.
And I had a fun conversation in the lounge in Syncord last night. What do you think's the best card that came out this year? Because I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
The best card?
Yeah, of the year. Like just
Elise?
that's close. That's probably like second.
Or Cursed Catacombs?
Yep, that's the one. Best card of the year. That shit's insane. Second, I think would be Wave Shaping. Then Elise.
Yeah.
Then maybe Crocolisk. Actually, probably Crocolisk, then Elise. Was that a weird little top 5 we almost did?
I mean, it's like Crocolisk plus 4 Glory. That's the why it's good. Both of those cards in isolation wouldn't be amazing. Like they'd be good, but they're only broken because they're together.
And then in isolation, Catacombs. Whoa. What a card.
Yeah. Elise is absolutely not too slow for Wild. Multiple Reno decks go out of the way to set up Elise.
Isn't 50% win rate a little low for Wild?
Yeah, it is.
No, that's when I read that comment. That's how I read it in my head.
Yeah. Yeah. So Reno Hunter runs Elise. Some Reno Hunters run Elise. Not all of them.
You should be running it.
The Leo Rocks build of Reno Hunter runs Elise, and the reason why the deck is good is not because of Leo Rocks, but because you can run Elise in Reno Hunter. Reno Paladin runs Elise. Reno Shaman, Reno Priest runs Elise. Reno Shaman probably should. I don't know if it does.
It should, yes.
Reno Lock should. I don't know.
You
if it does.
skipped Reno Mage.
You
skipped Reno Mage.
Reno Druid does. Reno Mage doesn't, to my knowledge.
It does.
Big Spell might, but it seems weird there.
No, it's too good. The only deck it doesn't fit in
Probably is, yeah.
The only deck it doesn't fit in is Reno Lock because you need the board space for the boars. That's it. I'm like close to cutting Sargeras, even though I know it's wrong. I just want to try Crane Game in there. Anyway, that's off topic. Oh, Reno DK should run it. If it's a Reno deck, it should be in there. What else does it fit in?
Yeah.
It's just a Reno card, right?
Yeah, it's just a Reno card.
Now I'm thinking. Astral. So if you're Reno,
stats show it. Apparently, it's pretty bad in Astral, but
it's fine. It's last time I looked, it was okay. Last time I looked, it was really like fine. Is this top 1?
Yeah, it's a top 1K. Yeah, but the sample size might be small.
My eyes.
Right, I'm gonna go min draw count 400.
Yeah,
and 0.
Yep, that was min.
Click the wrong button.
Sorry, guys, he's new to this. He's never paid money before.
Okay. Donkey's not loading anyway.
You have to click it. I find I click it twice or 3 times.
Samuel.
2 or 3 times.
Goddamn! Follow from a bot. How dare they? Where's the ban button?
Samuel, how could you?
How could you, Samuel?
Also, hi, Jeff. Hopefully there's a Jeff in the audience. That went weird. Look, I can just look at it now. 3.7 drawn win rate.
Sample size?
What, 6,000 games? So 1,600. Yeah, just look by drawn. You can already see it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good.
Show counts. Yep, okay. Yeah, it's always Elise and Astral then.
Yeah, the issue is the cards you have to run to add it in, because that for me it's pendant. Which as you can see is not here. It's not even good in the mold.
Activate it pretty naturally.
You're missing one If you're running the deck like you should, you're missing one card cost. 'Cause you have- you have-
Schmoopy's deck hit it naturally.
You have 0, 1,
Remember
2,
how.
4, 5. Oh, if you cut Guff, probably. There's no 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no 5. You go 6.
Shattered.
Is there a 7? No, 8, 9, 10, 12. Yeah, so you're 1 off. You need to run Guff or Pendant. Or a 7. So Final
So
Frontiers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 0 to 4 is 5. And you go 8, 9, 10, Carrier 12. And you just need Death Beetle for 6. Yeah.
Yeah, it's missing either. It's the 3, 5. It's the 3, the 5, and the 7. Those are the main counts that are missing.
No, you've got all 10. 0 to 4. If you run Pendant, you've got 0 to 4.
Yeah, well, that's
And then you've got 6 from
Pendant.
Death Beetle.
Yeah.
6 from Death Beetle. 8, 9, 10, 12 from Carrier.
Yeah, I
That's
don't. I run Pendant. I don't run Guff. This list has
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
with Carrier
I'm running
has
Guff
11.
as well. I'm running Carrier.
Yeah.
Minus Guff plus Carrier.
Either way.
Thanks for the sub, Tough.
Sub tough. That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Non-dark mode shame. But
Also,
my God.
just to throw some shade to Ulti Cow, the Giants are better than Fanatham, but you can have some fun if you want. In Seedlock.
Well, if the stats were higher, we could say for certain. I'm pretty sure it's only like 600 sample, right? The top one.
It's barely anything.
Whereas if you go Diamond Legend and go Diamond to Legend, so you get a massive sample. Oof. Australian Incense the best, chat. We love it here.
Nah, this is server side. It's querying.
No,
all
I know,
this
I know,
stuff.
I know.
Yeah, regular seed block 572.
Yeah, 600. Go Diamond to Legend. See the games. This is what Cal's been trying to get me to play on stream. I'm just not keen because it has nothing into combo, and combo is a problem at my rank record.
I love how Donkey refuses to load sometimes.
Hee-haw.
There we go. Fanatham. Yeah, it looks fine. It's just the turbo fatigue version.
Yes.
So boring. It's got no tempo.
It has nothing into
Tempo
combo.
good.
The issue is combo. It has okay tempo. The tempo is you drew your whole deck, so you have a lot of options. So you don't lose. Like this farms aggro
Does it?
as good as a warlock can.
One mass production? What?
Yeah, you don't run that at all. You should be running broom.
That makes sense. If you're trying to fatigue, you should like run mass
There's
prod.
no geode.
These lists look awful.
Let's
I've
not
got no
look at
intention
it.
of looking them at any
Yeah,
further.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Why Filtrophobe got no cam?
Because I couldn't be bothered, Mazel.
He didn't want to get out of his dress. Really, nothing. Now I just look like an asshole. Thank you, appreciate that.
Yeah. I'm just gonna let the vaguely transphobic comment slide.
Hey, some of my best friends are trans. I'm trying to say the funniest thing. I think that was it.
Yeah.
It's okay. Luna likes me. That's all I need. They'll defend me.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Do we have anything more that we want to do here? I feel weird putting Reno DK at the bottom of tier 4, but like honestly.
I don't want to put Mildred at the bottom. That's the main thing. Mildred seems better than
Yeah,
that.
that's fair. What if we put Quasar at the bottom?
I feel like
Or Big Shaman.
I feel like Reno DK should be at the bottom. Actually, you know what? Put it in bad. No, you can't.
No.
No, okay, so Reno DK and Salt Rays, they probably need their own tier. Like, can't be rated. I don't want to add another tier though.
Nah. I don't add another tier. We can add with Nazmani. Nazmani's just too perfect.
What if we take a screenshot for Reddit and put Reno DK at Nazmani tier, and put Nazmani at bad but beats Reddit decks?
That'd be pretty funny.
Submit
I'm
that.
not going to do that.
That'd be great. Yeah, I don't know why people are running. It's CN. Like most of the HS Guru data that we are all collectively looking at is CN based. You can actually remove it with Patreon if you want to do that filter, and you can see the difference.
See what America's looks like.
See, it's so different.
Crazy. That's Marnie Priest 10%.
Just go Diamond to Legend to really like show the difference in data, because it's like 60,000. What's it called? Yeah, it's all wank now.
Yep.
Do you need Patreon now? Yeah, I don't know if that one's. I think it's whenever there's a triangle on it. That's the thing that's like region. That's Patreon locked. So yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. So yeah, because I'm Patreon, I can do a few different things. Yeah, they used to be able to do past 2 weeks. Now it's only past week.
Yeah, and it's gonna get
I
smaller
know
and
that,
smaller
in fact.
until everyone's paying for it. I love it.
It's probably going to stay at past week, I think.
Capitalism. Oh, look at that. There's the Excel.
I used the site enough, so I went Patreon earlier today.
Yeah, and because you only have one monitor.
Yep.
And by the time you've paid for 6 months worth of Guru, you could have got another monitor. I love subscription-based services.
Yeah.
Speaking of, new set. When's the mini set?
Probably in January at this point.
Yeah. I was thinking it was coming around the corner faster than I thought, then I was like, oh no, it's way too close to Christmas. The next set is March, is it? Or Feb?
It'll be March.
Yeah. Do you reckon they're gonna hit Nazmani before the mini set or on mini set, or not at all? Because I'm thinking
None of the above.
Yeah, I think it's none at all. I think what happened is
I've got absolutely no faith.
I think they don't like making a change, then going back on it. And since they've made Nazmani playable, they're like, we should let this ride for a little bit. And unfortunately, now we're at this point where last time Nazmani was in front of the pack in the same section, but now it's above. It's just not where you want to be.
Yeah.
You don't want metas with tier S decks. It's really it's such a shame. You can beat it, but man, it's way too strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The entire meta is currently tooled to deal with Nazmani as best as they can. And
Yeah.
it's still winning most of it.
Yep. Very aware. You should have seen my legend climb. That was I played 9. I think I already told you, but for chat,
Yep.
there was a section of 9 games where in the middle I played against. I can't even remember what it was because the other 4 on each side, 8 out of 9 of my games were against Nazmani, and I was like gold or diamond at that point. Awful. I had to switch to Reno Priest. I was like forced. Something else to play because the mage can't consistently beat it. When it comes to the high rolling Nazmani players, the good Nazmani players, they always have it. I don't know how the hell they do it. What are you mulling for? What are you mulliganing for with your Nazmani?
Nazmani, I'm keeping Nazmani. And I'm keeping Illuminator.
Yeah, eliminate Protocol, Nazmani, and what was the other one? Lightspeed. I think those are the only keeps. And yet somehow they always have Animate Dead if I clear it. And if I don't, they always hit off the Eliminate. Yeah, it's stupid.
Sylar, if you're struggling to win with Seed Lock and you love the Giants version, I'd recommend jumping over to Questline DH. That's coming from personal experience.
Yeah.
I was playing a lot of Seed Lock in June, July, August. And now I'm playing a lot of Questline DH these days, and it scratches the same vein of being like a really good efficient tempo deck with board swings, and then having like a side plan to kill Reno decks. So that's what I'd recommend for you if you want to try something different.
If you want to be even closer to Seedlock, Ilgi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ilgi's the control. More control-y. It's less consistent, but it's more control-y. Questline DH is just harder to the ground, more tempo.
It just depends on how you like playing. Do you like playing Seedlock because you like playing Giants fast, or do you like playing Seedlock because it can play Giants and it can clear boards early? Which Ilgi hits both, whereas Questline DH does the other thing better.
Yeah.
Also, nah, shit. I was gonna say Treant Druid and Miracle Rogue would also be similar in terms of a big board quickly, but Treant's way too aggro. And Miracles.
Quest DH, if you're running a Rana, you should run 2 Glaives. If you're running Broxigar, I like running Quick Pick in slot 30. Just like find a list that has Zephyrus in it, take out Zephyrus and put in Quick Pick.
By the way, last time I checked,
run Glide.
Last time I checked the stats for Coastline DH, Zephyrus wasn't doing that bad. But that's changed now, as far as I know, because I think that was pre-Patreon. But
I've heard that Zeph's like being a country mile the worst card in the deck.
Yeah, well, it's the worst card. But I'm pretty sure it was like when I checked last. This was like a little bit ago. It was like 0.2% worse than Consume Magic. But I think I might have been looking at some weird stats. Ah, see? Minus 0.5. Quick pick minus 0.1.
10 on the mole.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so Quick Pick's like much better than Zeph.
I would say you don't look at mull win rate when it comes to this deck, only because the whole point of it is to draw lots of cards, right? So with this deck in particular,
the answer is I should probably cut the Quick Pick for Glide in my list. I'm gonna be honest.
Should I quickly mention like how to look at stats? But it's probably too broad. It's like a learning curve. Aggro deck, mulligan impact. Deck that go late and draw cards, draw impact. Sometimes both.
And the other thing is if the drawn counts under 1,000, it is meaningless.
I would say 500, but yes, I've been doing 1,000 since I had gotten Patreon. Yeah. Since you get Patreon, you get more data.
Anything under 500 cannot be taken. Anything between 500 and 1,000 should be taken with a grain of salt. Once you get above 1,000, you're looking within about 1% correctness. Once you get to 10,000, that's 100,000. Once you get to 10,000, you're looking like a plus 0.2% or something. So once you get these small 4,000 numbers, you're like pretty confident that its drawn win rate is half decent. But yeah, once you get to these, and then if you start Quick Pick, we're pretty confident about the coin. We're pretty confident about.
I'm confident about the glide.
Really weird scenarios.
I'm confident about the glide. Look at the glide. It's like 0.7.
Yeah, it's better than Quick Pick, and stats show this is better than Quick Pick slightly.
Yeah, but in terms of
Quick
like
Pick
application,
is slightly better than Zeph, so this is much better than Zeph.
Oh wow, Quick Pick's got a worse mull win rate. That's weird.
It's got a count of 299. It's
right.
Useless.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I was looking at the count and I saw the axe instead. Anyway.
Yeah. So like, and that's the other thing. If we look at the Brox package, like these two are the worst cards. It's just that if we were to do the same thing in Fatigue DH, Arana would be down here, and Glavetar would be down here. So.
Oh wow, the coin is the worst card in the deck. We need to cut it.
Yeah, cut the coin.
Into
this
8
means
slices?
like people are gliding their coin in. This means people are gliding the coin back into their deck. That's what this means.
It happens 2,500 times.
Always a bad decision. Yeah.
Yeah, which is
don't. Yeah, coin before you glide.
Another stat thing since we're here. Look at the highest mull impact. Sigil of Time, 2.5. That is not a one. That is not a one-off. That is a card that you need to run too because it's high on the drawn and the mull. That is a core card.
Yep.
So
highest.
I never look at kept.
Highest mulligan impact.
I never look at kept. Is that bad?
Yeah.
That is bad. Wait, hover over
I don't
kept?
look at this.
Yeah, I don't either. Cool.
It's when you keep it in mulligan. So mulligan is when it's in your opening hand at the start of the game, and kept is if you deliberately decide to keep it.
What? Oh yeah, low count. Sorry, I was about to say why is that 5.6? Who kept it 18 times? Are you okay?
18 times someone kept Zeph.
That has to be AFK, right? They have to have like started the game and then walked away.
Something weird's happened.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, this 4.1 is people gliding with the coin still in their hand.
Yeah, that's of course you're losing 4% of the time.
Yeah, to answer your question, Sylar, that's just HS Guru not updating their data sources properly, or the data sources they're getting it from Hearthstone, who also haven't updated it, which is probably the more likely one. HS Guru they wouldn't manually import their card library and their card images. They'd have them sourced from somewhere, and that source just hasn't updated.
Hey, one day AI will fully take over. No, just
yeah.
Okay. Well, this was fun.
Oh, yeah.
Meta.
Time to take a screenshot.
Yeah, you send me your screenshot. Mine'll be shitty probably. I'll do the deck dump. I don't know if I'll get it done tonight though. It's a lot of especially like I'll have to do the cutoff at tier 3 again. But the tier 3 is so much bigger than last time, right? Or am I wrong?
Tier 2 is bigger than last time. Tier 3 is about the same. I
Man,
think we had 6 decks in Tier 2 last time or something.
when's the wild player
What's the
tier
wild
list?
player tier list?
Thank you. Wait, get out of my head. How'd you do that? Hmm. Oh no. Oh, that's not where I thought that was going. I thought I was going in one of those. Bit bucket. Okay, no, I'm actually confused. Oh, Mazel gets so much flack, dude. That's crazy. As if it wasn't already bad
He
enough.
loves it.
As
Mazel loves the flack. You don't know who Bitbucket is?
No, I don't. Is that a standard player?
So if you could personify the Wild Hearthstone subreddit, that is Bitbucket. He's on the Wild Reddit Hearthstone, the Wild Hearthstone subreddit.
Well, you just called out some random. Can you stop blinding me, man? That's awful.
He's famous.
Your tab is blinding me.
Yeah, sure. And if we go to, I think he's on Americas.
Oh my gosh, we're really doing this. Okay, let's do it.
He's Priest Slayer, I think it is. Yeah. He's always at the bottom.
Started from the bottom, now we're here. I used to be trash at this game.
Like if I go,
Well, I still am. Did my goat Alpha retire finally? He's playing Magic. He got kind of bored of playing Dungar and winning. Oh wait, look at those two accounts right next to each other. That's crazy.
oh, where are we? Sinferno, Chief Cubone. Congratulations, you're no longer top 10.
Hey, both Reno decks. Just saying. Reno's good right now.
But
Where's
yeah.
1-1? Where's 1-1? Oh, okay, never mind. We're too far down. Oh,
What are
not
you looking
1.
for, sorry?
1-1.
OTZ! Woo!
Yeah, bro,
Everyone loves OTZ.
I need OTZ back. I need him back. I know he's going... I don't know what he's going through, actually. Probably just taking a break. I miss OTZ. We should have him do the tier list with us. That'd be fun. He'll just tell us we're wrong constantly.
I'm sure he'd say no.
Yeah, no, we can't say that. He'd say no.
We put Hostage Mage here. That's where OTZ would put it.
Yeah. He's playing a lot of weird
Hostage
stuff
Mage
there.
and Dungar these are OTZ's decks. Hostage Mage and Dungar. That's what he's best at.
It's funny how as Reno deck's gone up, KVLT's finally made the switch to realize that playing yellow cards is not too bad right now.
I need to start playing Reno Paladin, but I need to start playing Reno Hunter because I have the cards for Reno Hunter, but I just can't be fucked.
I'll talk to you about it after. Sus. Alright, everybody, I think that's us done, I think. What are we thinking?
Yeah.
Anything else? Chat, anything?
Thoughts?
Prayers? Nazmani? Nerf? When? If everyone here now added Hearthstone, they would do nothing about the Nazmani. But at least we tried. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make a tweet. Can we please ban this? I'm gonna add ridiculous hat, even though it's moved on to another game now.
Don't add hat.
I know. I'm pretty sure you made a
Don't
tweet
add
about
hat.
that.
That's just poor form.
It is. I am poor form. Look at me.
Yeah.
Draco Priest be going up straight up. Lightspeed to okay. No, that's it. That's the end of the stream then. No, all right. Thanks everybody for stopping by.
All right. Yeah. Thanks everyone.
Please go follow, go subscribe with your Prime to Filtrophobe. He needs to make back the losses of his wedding.
Go follow Sinferno if you're already not.
I heard he's alright. I heard he's alright. Not the best, but
Yeah, he's pretty good actually. As long as you don't copy paste his decks blindly, you should be fine.
yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm open about that, right? That like
He's pretty good at taking a really good 30-card list, taking out 3 cards and putting in absolute garbage. So if you just figure out what those 3 cards were and take them back out again, you'll be pretty safe.
Burnlock with Undertaker, I swear, it's so good. It's so nice. Shout
You're
out
only
me as
proving
well.
me right.
Yeah. It's just like actually here's a funny one. I took out Moonlit Guidance out of Tree Android. It costs 2 mana. It costs 2 mana. Although my replacement for it isn't ideal. It's Arcanite Revelation, which is almost a 0 mana.
People cut Arcanite Revelation for
Wave shaping.
wave shaping.
Yeah, I'm aware. Yeah, I'm aware.
Uh,
But like, I genuinely have
you're
many...
cutting Moonlight for wave shaping.
Essentially.
Yeah.
It's just the mana costs. That's the only issue. So like, if you need to like hit that beanstalk right now and you don't have a coin and you're on 4 mana, you just wave shaping and hit it. You know, I get it. I get why Moonlight's good. But like, I've had like, because I played so many games of it, I was like, man, this is in my hand a lot, and I don't have enough mana to play it. Undertaker good because it gives me a chance to play Sea Breeze. There, what go?
Shout out to Ulticow.
Oh, nice. I don't see it at my end, but nice. Time to have a cow stream, that'd be great. Like all cow themed stuff. Every time someone follows, it goes, moo. Canon event for real. Alright. Peace, everybody.
Plenty of yapping now.
Yeah, Japanese, my favorite language. Bye.